My name is Justin Nooner and I'm a sales consultant here at Team Chevrolet. I started here in 2018. I have been selling cars for 8 years now. Started off very short time at a Ford store and then switched over to Chevy 4 months after that and have been with Chevy ever since. Getting into car sales, I'm actually a third generation car person or car business person. My grandpa owns a dealership, my uncle owns multiple dealerships, and here I am. I've always been drawn to cars. I've loved cars since I was a little kid. Had posters up on the wall in my bedroom when I was a kid, all different types, and I love dealing with people. So I figured that between the love of cars and the love of dealing with people and interacting, and never having one day be the exact same, it was the perfect marriage for me. So that's why I'm in car sales. So my philosophy on customer service is you can never go too far for the customer and making sure that they are completely satisfied with their purchase. My entire life is based off of a quote, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And I try to remind myself every day that while I might not be the most talented person in anything that I do, if I outwork the people that are more talented than me, I will get better results. So with customer service, making sure that all of my customers are completely satisfied, and if they're not, doing whatever I can to make them completely satisfied. Outside of work, my hobbies are spending time with my wife and daughter. My daughter's in basketball and enjoy teaching her how to play. Some of my other hobbies are fishing. I love to fish. Unfortunately, I don't get enough time to really do it anymore, but I love to hunt as well. And I'm a huge football and fighting fan, and also hockey. If I'm watching a sport, those are the sports that I'm watching. Memorable sales experiences. I have two that I will talk about really quickly. The first one and the most important one is my first sale at a dealership in Illinois that I used to work at in 2013. A woman and a little girl came into the dealership looking to get out of a Traverse and into a Malibu. We ended up leasing her the Malibu, and then shortly after that, we went on our first date. After that, or a couple dates, we ended up getting married. So I owe my entire life to the car business. My wife and daughter, I met them because of the car business. So for memorable ones, that's the number one. The number two that sticks out in my mind would be, I had a lady that came in that had credit issues, and she was at a really bad spot. She had health issues, she had credit issues, needed a vehicle to go back and forth. She had a disabled son. Her credit issues weren't nearly as bad as she thought that they were, and she told me after the fact that she had always wanted to buy a car off of the showroom floor. We were able to, with a little bit of help from the banks, sell her a new Cruze that happened to be on the showroom floor. And as I was pulling the car off of the showroom, she burst into tears and had to be pulled into an office. She gave me a massive hug and just told me that I had checked off something off of her bucket list, that she was able to buy a car off of the showroom floor. I try to remember all of the customers that I've got, and I'm pretty good with faces. I'm not the greatest with names, but you remember something usually from every single sale. And there's a lot of memorable moments, but those are the ones that stick with me. So the culture here at Gurley Leap and Team Chevy has been absolutely fantastic. The car business is not known for being family friendly, and this is one of the few auto groups that I know of in the stores that is family friendly. From having us not work 12-hour days, which is the norm in the car business, at least once, sometimes twice or 3 days a week, you're working a 12-hour day. We don't work that here. To the vacation fund that they have, so that they make sure that you go on vacation and spend time with your family. They match what you put into it, up to a certain dollar amount. To the scholarship foundation, or the scholarship fund that they have, so that if your child's in college, you don't have to bear the burden of all of the expense by yourself. So there's a massive family orientation in these stores, in this auto group, be it from the Team Auto Group or the Gurley Leap. And from somebody that's newer working for this auto group, I cannot say enough about that. It is something that you always hope for, but you don't think you're ever going to find. And I really feel like I found it here. To any customers that are thinking about coming to Team Chevrolet and looking at a car with us, I cannot stress this enough. We will do everything that we possibly can to make sure that you are comfortable, that you are treated well and professionally, and that we have the car for you, or if we don't have it, we can find it for you. There's nothing that makes us happier in a group of professionals than making somebody's day by getting them the car that they wanted, at the payment that they wanted, the options that they wanted, or going a step further and making somebody's dream come true when they didn't think they could buy a new car and they're able to. So any potential customers that are looking at this video, swing by Team Chevrolet and let us work for you. Don't worry about high pressure. Don't worry about credit issues or anything like that. We will work for you and we will help you.